Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. Last week, I was a stupid hoe, and now I'm just a dead one. But to the rest of you, I'm Dooby-Doo.
And I don't have an intro for this. Whatever. I'm Sober Oni, guys. What's up? I'm a Sundre. There you
Exactly.
go.
Either way,
Sundre Oni here.
either way, we are back. The next episode of the G&A podcast, we talk about all things anime. How are you doing today, Oni?
I am doing well, sort of. How are you doing, Drew?
I'm also doing well. This week was a rocky is a small way of putting it, but today I caught up on all my anime for this podcast, and you know what? It was a good week for anime.
It was.
Maybe not for much else, but at least for anime.
At least anime was consistent this week.
Exactly. Now, let us get started with our first segment, our new segment known as This Week in Anime. My little news for the week is, well, maybe not so little. Shokugeki no Soma finally returns on July 3rd after a COVID-19 delay. So yeah.
Yay.
That's wonderful, considering the fact we only got 2 episodes in before they said nope.
You know, our summer schedule is gonna be
jam-packed.
It is gonna be crazy packed.
Listen, this. I remember the first few weeks where we had 8 anime to watch, and I was like, I don't think I like this anymore. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was like, I don't like this.
Well, then again, some stuff is being delayed.
Some
stuff is being delayed in the summer, so maybe it's enough stuff is delayed that it isn't too bad, you know?
Hopefully, because because we were like, oh, why do you have such a problem with 8? It's just one more. No, that 8th one hits some different.
Mm-hmm.
It really and truly does. It's a lot.
It does. It's like somehow adding one extra anime to the lineup is like adding
5
or 6. There's a definite
exactly.
There's definitely a curve. There's a break point at some point where it just goes crazy. 7 is fine. 8 is just insane.
Exactly. It's like it goes up the normal curve, and then 8 it just goes
straight up. It's like a 90-degree angle. But my news is also in line with that, in that the 3rd season of Danmachi has been delayed until October or later. I didn't even know the 3rd season was announced. I guess maybe it wasn't. I just forgot. But yeah, no, the 3rd season is going to be in October or later, perhaps. Which,
oh no,
I mean, goes back to our previous point of maybe all the summer stuff is getting delayed to later on.
Oh no, I was really looking forward to watching Danmachi so bad.
Listen, I will say the 2nd season, after getting my feels out in our debates, 2nd season wasn't as strong as the 1st season. That said, I will make a case for season 3 once it gets here. We don't always need to watch a sequel when it comes out just because we covered it in the podcast, but I do still love Danmachi, stand for Danmachi. So hopefully,
it depends. It has to be maybe if it was this anime season, yes, I would have been sure, Danmachi.
No, because then you would have been comparing it to Tower of God constantly.
I probably would have.
I can see it in my mind
that point,
now.
That's always a better anime. There's always
oh my god, it's gonna air in the same season as Attack on Titan.
Oh god!
Imagine.
Yeah. So see how Attack on Titan did this extremely well? So here's where Danmachi fails. In every way conceivable.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, hopefully it airs in the season where there's literally no other action anime airing at all.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Do you have another piece of news, or should I move on to mine?
Oh yeah, you can talk about the Shadowverse thing.
Alright, so Shadowverse is coming out with a game, and if that sounds crazy to you guys, because you were like, hey, wait a second, I thought Shadowverse was a game. It was, but side games are like, nah, fuck that mobile game. We're gonna go all in on the anime. So the anime is getting a game on Switch, which does not look anything like the actual original Shadowverse game. It's so convoluted. It's an adaptation of an adaptation. It's like adaptation.
Why? I was telling Oni, why does the gameplay look worse than
It looks
the actual
way
app?
worse. It looks way more like, why would you want to play Shadowverse on the Switch in a more limited format where you have limited cards and you pay money
Everything,
when you can just buy,
like, it looks
get
like
the mobile game for
Yu-Gi-Oh.
free. You can just get the mobile game for free.
It literally looks like Yu-Gi-Oh.
It
Like,
does. And you know what I think is the problem is because it's clear that Shadowverse is aping super hard off of Yu-Gi-Oh now,
oh,
and it's like I think they're trying to do this strategy like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has a bunch of console games, we should do this. The difference is Yu-Gi-Oh did not start off of a mobile game, so the only way that people could like who didn't have the money to afford all the trading cards could play Yu-Gi-Oh was if they were like, hey, we could buy a console game. That is not the case with Shadowverse. Anyone can play Shadowverse. They don't need another limited version of Shadowverse to play. So it's just like backwards thinking.
it's just so trash. Like, my feelings are hurt. Like, you literally made your game so ugly. Like, one of the things I love about Shadowverse is like, okay, so the UI could probably use a little bit more work, but at least everything's beautiful. Like, everything's
It is.
This is
It
a
probably has
beautiful
among
game.
the best presentation of any mobile, like any card game I've seen.
The art, what?
The music is
Can't
actually
touch
really
it.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know why they're going this route where they're just investing in this like milk toast as fuck anime, but they're really going hard on it.
Bro, I did talking just now. I'm looking at that bottle of Bacardi Lime, and I'm just like, ugh, I need a shot, maybe.
Maybe. Well,
Maybe.
maybe we can get to this podcast without taking a shot. Let's see.
we'll try.
Yes.
I'll try.
And on that note, I think we should head into our first anime of this episode, Kaguya-sama Episode 8, Season 2. For once, not my episode of the week. Thank God.
Shit, I feel like I might have to.
Like it was still an amazing
Okay, yeah,
episode.
you're right. It's not mine. It's not mine either. I feel like I know which one is yours though.
Oh, you
Or
might
one or two.
know. You might or you might not.
I feel like you might know. You might know what mine's is.
I definitely know what yours is.
Yes, is it because you know exactly
I definitely
which
know what
one it
yours is, but I'll keep mine a secret. Yeah, no, but Kaguya-sama, this is the case of it raising the bar too high, and finally it was not able to like break its own record of success. This was an amazing episode. This wasn't as great as the last episode.
Exactly, but it was very like that. Oh, that last part.
Oh, the heart. At the whole time it was playing through, I thought it was just like she fainted in the room, and this was all an illusion in her head or something. Because it was just too. It got too meta for me. It got too like, what? Why are we talking about love sickness? Well, why did she actually faint though?
Yeah, I mean, but those things exist. Well, to a certain degree.
I mean, yeah, I guess she just got so overworked.
I mean, I know like broken heart syndrome's a thing. I don't know what he called it. Yeah, no.
He just called it love sickness.
Yeah, I don't think broken heart syndrome is like the opposite. It's like when you're so like sad that like the stress makes your heart like I think it causes like the same symptoms
that's
as
sad.
a love sickness thing. Yeah,
maybe love sickness is an actual thing then. Should research that before the podcast.
Yeah, we probably should have.
We're anime podcasters. We're not fucking doctors.
Exactly.
Well, maybe one of us is not an actual doctor, but whatever, you know.
Neither of us is an actual.
One of us is closer to being a doctor than the other one is. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's apparently a thing. Love sickness is a thing.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck. Then this episode makes a lot more sense.
But they say the term love sickness is rarely used in medical or psychological terms, but new research is being undertaken on the impact of heartbreak on the body and mind. I quoted that from Wikipedia, by the way.
I think, well, he did mention in the episode, the doctor was like, oh, it's the first time I've ever seen it. So I guess that does.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense when, yeah.
Look at you, Kaguya-sama. You super factual.
Love it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the last scene was great. Hayasaka just being Oh, stop embarrassing me, Kaguya.
Yeah, so he's like, stop. I don't want to hear. I don't want everyone to be exposed. He was like, oh my god, I go here for my checkups, and now I can't go here anymore.
Kaguya's like, I want a second opinion. She's just like, no, you'll take your diagnosis. You'll not embarrass me again.
Exactly, you're not putting me through this again. Jesus Christ, Kaguya. Jesus.
Oh, I want a spin-off that is just Kaguya and Hayasaka.
Hello? Like, take all of my ratings, please. Also, at the end, oh my god, that hurt my soul when he was like, hey, I forget the name of his wife. He's like, our daughter's doing just fine. I was like, no, why would you just do that? I was feeling so happy.
The other parts were good too. I mean, for me, the first part and the last part were the best. The first part being the whole Miko, Chika thing. I love their interactions. Miko and Chika have a great interactions with each other. I love the scene where they're just making stupid faces and Chika's just clearly bullshitting both of them.
She's like, just make an ugly face, it'll be fine. Oh, God, and then Kaguya's like, oh, this face will be cute to guys, and then they all, as I was telling them in the live chat, they all look like Titans. It was terrifying.
At one point, Chika was even like, "Oh yes, it's great. Your face is so ugly," and no one caught it. But yeah, I also love the little spoof on Mario Kart that they were doing. I think they actually used Mario Kart music.
You mean Marine Kart?
Yes, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Marine Kart.
Marine Kart TM.
They actually, I think, used an actual soundbite. I don't know if that was. Can you do that? I don't know.
We need the countdown.
The countdown, and there was a track that the track they were playing was actually playing the background music from one of the tracks from Mario Kart. I know because I used to be obsessed with Mario Kart and used to play Double Dash every single day with Chris. So I know the soundtrack to Mario Kart Double Dash. But
that's interesting.
Yeah. So I definitely heard a Mario, unless they remixed it or something. But yeah, no, that was cute. I love the scenes with the student council just all together, fucking with each other, and just I like that they can just they have a switch in their room and they just all chill out and play games. Oh
yeah, I love how she was like, yeah, it's just to break the rules and stuff, and Ishigami's just like, boom, feet on the feet on the table.
Yeah, bag of chips.
By the way, bag of chips and soda. Oh god, I want chips and soda.
Yeah. By the way, don't put your feet on tables.
Yeah,
the other rules are stupid. I don't give a shit about the other rules.
Yeah, you put your feet on my table, you might not get your feet back.
There's that was a really nice table too. It was all lacquered and shit. No.
Exactly. What a
dirty
nice
shoes off the table.
Dark cherry wood finish. Anyways, I'm pretending like I know anything about tables. That sound like I knew something.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the second. It was funny them being locked in the in the equipment room. I just felt like it went on for a bit too long. But I did like the idea of them both, the setup of them both thinking the other one set the other one up.
Yeah, exactly.
That was really cute.
That was, it was the weakest, but it still made me laugh.
Yeah, again, weakest episode in an otherwise top tier anime is a lot. So
yeah, agreed.
So that is our opinion on Kaguya-sama. Let us move on to something that is distinctly more melodramatic with Fruits Basket episode 8.
Man, I'm really, 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 really
liking
almost...
Akito.
What?
Liking Akito.
Wait, would you say I'm wedding Akito?
Liking Akito.
Oh, that's not how that sentence is gonna end. First of all, as usual, Akito can eat a dick. How dare he do what he did to Haru? Don't bully Haru. Don't bully. I will fucking kill you.
Akito is the embodiment of just you mad, bruh. Everything he does is just so he can be you mad, bruh.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking nerd. I hate him so much.
Yeah, why has no one kicked his ass yet?
I know. Just ridiculous. Please, somebody kick his ass, please.
Yeah, this one person, yeah, she's such a bitch. I can't. She is such a bitch. Wow.
You know what
I'm
they say
shocked.
about like
I
hot
know
girls
you're
getting
only
a
thinking
pass?
her. Yes,
Like, yeah,
exactly.
I'm giving her a pass.
This is your pass because she's super hot. We get it.
I'm unabashedly just giving her a pass because she's super hot. I like, yes, her behavior is completely off the
It is
charts. She almost literally
abhorrent.
killed Toru.
She almost killed Toru.
She would have bashed Toru's face in.
She literally kicked with her horse hooves and almost took Toru out of this world.
She heard what I said last week about the Toru abuse. She was like, "Oh, if Oni likes the Toru abuse, I got one for her."
Wow, and I still can't believe you're letting her go. God,
I'm letting her go because she's Drew, you have to understand. She's really, really hot.
I don't understand.
At this point, if she, all right,
I think she could just kill half the cast, and you'd be like,
no,
but she's really hot.
if she actually hits Toru or Kisa or Kyo, then she's out. She's out. That's the red line for me. Other than that, she can be as much of a bitch as she wants.
But she almost crossed one of those red lines.
She almost did, but she didn't.
Not because of her, it's because of Yuki. Oh, she is the worst. Also, yeah, and until she changes, I'm just gonna call her horse face.
Wow. I mean, you're not wrong.
Exactly. Huh.
I wonder why did she turn into a horse? It was a stress or something, I guess.
Because she was sick. She was so sick that she just transformed. Yeah, it's a condition that they can transform. I happened to Yuki like once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Also, this is a 25 episode season. How? I feel like it's building up. Like, the pacing is fine, but I just feel like it's building up. You know what I mean? Like, I thought this was 13 episodes because it feels like this is about to reach a climax soon. Like, Akito walked out and was like, "Oh yeah, fuck Kyo, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him," and like it ended off with him being like, "Bring Kyo here," like, you know what I mean? Like, I can clearly see there's gonna be a confrontation between Akito, Kyo, and Toru at this point.
There is, but then it's gonna happen. It's gonna be over, and that's the end of the beach arc.
Yeah, where do you go from there? Is there gonna be a manhunt for Toru or something? Like, Toru's gonna punch Akito in the face and then run away with Kyo, and then all the Somas are gonna manhunt Toru.
Oh my god, that sounds so romantic.
Also, they did have a great moment this episode as well.
Toru, oh my god, they're at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And he got her head, and he was like, "Don't make fun of me." And I'm like, "Oh my god,
they have such good lines. Like, even when she was like, "Oh, you never made a sandcastle before? I guess I'm your senpai." And he was like, "You suck, senpai." I'm like, "Oh my god, just fuck on the beach right now."
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Listen, I'm judging this from a different point of view as you are.
Oh, and then Yuki is there saying his admittedly very cool lines.
Yeah, I did kind of like when he went up to Kill and was like, "Don't fuck this up."
Yeah, that was great. Oh, first of all, that was rude. He was rude. He said, "How am I gonna do that? No, you can't." I'm like, you're better than me. He's like, "I am better than you." And you're like, ah.
Haru was like, "You're so cool, Yuki."
Exactly. I was like, damn, get his ass. Oh god, that was great.
Oh, also Kagura in the beginning was great. She only had like 5 seconds of screen time, but it was awesome.
Which is another reason why I was just so mad at Horseface.
Mm-hmm.
Because she just like hey, it's okay, everyone's at the beach, and Horseface is like, shut up, Kagura. You guys have a fake relationship with Kyo. He doesn't love you. Stupid, ugly.
Like, all right, but she's clearly doing that because she's insecure. Like, I can see, like, her being.
She's clearly doing it because she's a bitch.
Yeah, she's being a bitch, but it's coming from a place of insecurity. Agito's being a dickhead. Like, there's a difference. I feel
She's
sorry
literally
for her
as
face.
Right now, like the second most toxic person in this entire series.
Yes, but
and she's only been there for like 2 episodes.
Yes, but only because, well, if we're not counting parents, I guess. But No, I see her. Like, I feel sorry for her. It's just sad to see her. Agito, I just want to kill.
I'll feel sorry for her when I read her backstory, and even then, that may not be enough.
I hope she does.
Like,
I hope her backstory is her family loves her, and she's the only one. She has a great family life.
Oh yeah, that's why you see her in all. That's why you see her family in all her scenes, because they're still around.
They're on vacation trying to get a surprise party for her.
Yeah, and then actually next episode is when Akito's like, well, I didn't like the way you looked at me yesterday, so your parents had an accident on the airplane. Everyone died.
Fuck Akito.
You're an orphan. Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
Also, Kagura's mom's pretty dope. At least she's nice.
Yeah, at least one
parent is good.
Two.
Because the other one.
The second one, is it Haru? Haru's mom?
Is it? I guess
there's
so.
There's one mom who was like very like.
Oh no! It was like was it the snake guy's mom? Or it was like the hot spring episode. Like his mom was like obsessed with him or something. I just forget which person it was.
Same, me too.
Either way, good episode. Good mix of drama and comedy.
Yes, indeed. Now let's move into what I'm assuming it is Oni's episode of the week.
Nope, but it was close.
Oh, it's not. It's close. Okay, so, all right. Well, then that I would be surprised if my next choice isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, let us talk about Tower of God episode. No, actually, no, it's episode 9. I just didn't write any notes for it.
What? There was so much that happened though.
I know. I watched it twice.
This whole episode was just the betrayal episode. Everyone betraying everybody. This is the red wedding episode, almost literally with the case of Endorsi.
Oh my god! First of all, I literally once again no choice. Like, the queen.
Okay, yeah, no, she's
/ princess of Jahard, just blatantly being like, "Listen, y'all, I'm trying to make sure I pass. We can't pass if everyone's like alive or conscious. So I'm gonna take y'all out real quick and ensure my place. Nothing personal."
Yeah, no, she's best girl. Anak, I love you, Anak, but Endorsi, this episode was just incredible.
Yeah,
she was badass.
Really
she was smart. Like, can she be the main character? I kind of don't give a shit about Bam.
Listen. She can just kill both Bam and Rachel and just be like, "Well, this is my show now."
Please.
And I'd be like, "Yes, Your Highness."
She has a way better, interesting backstory. She's fucking out here doing her thing. She's super mature. She's badass. Yes, I want her.
Yes. When she said, when she dropped down, when everything happened with the ignition sword in her hand, I was like, work, bitch. Work, bitch. She's so good. Like, I literally could just this could just be filtered down into just like how great Endorsi is, the episode.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. She was the
star. How stupid Ho is.
Oh my god, Ho is an idiot. Oh my god, he's such a salty bitch. Have you ever been so salty you killed yourself? Like, that was his character. His whole character is just like, I'm so mad and jealous. Dies.
He literally was like, Bam. He literally said, Bam, I hated you. Stab. And I'm just like, but what did literally Bam ever do?
Like, I'm like, dude, you had literally like 800 other options in the scenario. You chose that. Imagine if you beat me at Shadowverse. I'm like, alright, Drew, you did this to me. I have no choice. I hate you, Drew. Dead.
I'd be like, wait, hello?
I'm like, we could do something else.
You can just install the game. It's fine. Hello?
Yeah, like everything he did was so bad. Like, he gets Rachel. And then everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? Let go of Rachel. He's like, you found out the worst assassination plot I could ever think of. You guys found out. Literally just grab Rachel and hold her at knife point.
I'm like, what? First of all, I'm mad that Rachel isn't dead.
Yeah, me too.
Lame. Lame. Because meanwhile, Bam was just simping all over her.
Hulk can't even kill somebody, right?
Getting
Even when
his,
he has a knife in their
getting his,
neck.
getting his simp juices everywhere. Like,
Mm.
oh well, I don't want her. I want to make sure that we both come to power, but I don't want her to do anything underhanded, and so I'll just take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. He reminds me of someone who's there's literally an anime character that said something like that, and I was just like, "You're a stupid, stupid bitch."
Yeah, I'm just like watching this whole episode. I'm just like, yeah, I'm team Dorsey. I just want to do everything Dorsey does,
Yeah,
and she has the best strategy. And I don't know what the fuck anyone else is doing here, but they need to drop out now.
yeah. Literally, I don't care. Bam, you and Rachel can go back to where you came from. Don't know where that is. Don't care. Let's just have the whole anime be her climbing the tower.
Yo, Rachel
I
must
feel like
have
we're
some kind of power. How did she make it this far?
who?
Rachel.
I don't know. But I think it definitely had something to do with that spirit who literally just poofed in
Oh yeah,
midair.
that dude just vanished. Yo, he's
The
probably.
moment she
Oh
got
my god.
stabbed.
Yeah, he's probably like an astral projection of her. I don't know. Maybe it's one of her powers or something.
Maybe that could be true.
Oh my god, does that mean like she astral projected him and he killed everyone in the first round? Fuck you, Rachel. Why'd you do that?
Wow, that was quite the skip, hop, and a jump.
I don't know.
But
I don't trust her.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past her either. She's she's very
Mm.
um the whatchamacallit, the ranker who the test administrator, he was so great.
He was. I feel so bad for him. He's losing his job. He's getting super demoted.
For what? He just lost.
He lost it twice to two different newbie teams. Like he got outplayed both times.
No, he won.
Super hard.
He won the first one.
Yeah, by their mercy because they betrayed the
True.
team.
Yeah, that is true.
He would have lost otherwise, and then he got shown up by Endorsi's little scheme.
That is so great. He said, "Oh, I made her fall for me."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "What nasty things are you thinking of while you're holding my underwear?"
Also, Rachel's like just out here wearing boxers. You do you, Rachel.
Endorsey?
Or Rachel. Endorsey.
And then, yeah. Yeah, she's like licking my pants, even though they literally just look like short shorts.
Either way, she's best girl. I'm sorry. Even though Anak had that one little half a second of screen time where she looked super cute, but till she gets her, well, she did have a whole episode dedicated to her.
Yeah, that and her and Anak are like having a thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
like,
they have their little thing. I like that too.
Yeah, she's like, there's a girl that I want to climb the tower with because she's kind of technically my aunt-ish, so
Mm-hmm.
I want to, look out for her. And I'm like, that's so. And I know she's doing it in her very tsundere way, and I'm just like, that makes me love her even more.
Mm-hmm. I want them to be the main character. I like Kun, but I'm not. I'm just whatever on Bam. I just want Endorsi and Anak to be.
I want all the bad bitches. Can we have Endorsi, Anak, Kun, and Rock?
Yes. That's the dream team. Make it happen.
Everyone else can be side character ass.
Everyone else can just die or be a side character. I'm fine with that.
Like, they're gonna have a conversation, like 1 or 2 conversations, like, oh, Bam, what's happening with Rachel? Oh, you're still being a simp? That's nice. And then they just go back to being awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Bam. I'm so disappointed, Bam. I'm just disappointed in you.
Right. Yes, I think we've gone. I feel like we insulted like Bam Rachel did Ho, which is
which is hilarious. I know. Even in his dying episode, I don't really have much to say about Ho. He was
exactly. You're still remarkable. Literally, the most interesting you did this episode is die. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Most pathetic character in a long time. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Watch him be like a fan favorite character from the manga or whatever. Where he's like, "How dare you disrespect Ho? He's the greatest."
Right? And I'm just like, "Ew, you guys all have bad opinions." Yikes.
He's my favorite character. I ship him and Rachel.
Ew.
That's some crack ship out there.
Yes, he stabs her with a knife and then he stabs her with his metaphorical knife. Like, I don't want to read that one.
It's a bit too extreme for me.
Exactly. We're not into that. But we are into talking about this next episode. of My Life as a Villainess, episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate this episode.
I think what you said last week kind of bled into my thinking of this episode for this week, because I was like, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I should. Like, I really, really liked the backstory with the maid. It was good.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, it's kind of not believable that like a 5-year-old stopped this from happening, but
Yeah,
sure.
that's not believable. Also, she had like a burn on her arm. Her body's beautiful everywhere else, and she has a burn on her arm. And this guy's like, "Oh, she's useless now. No one will ever take." I'm like, dude, she's fucking hot. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like girl, relax. Yeah, just although I'm not gonna lie, the first part where she's talking about how everyone likes Catalina, the maid,
Mm.
I was like, listen, ho, I'm right behind you. Because I can't, because I don't know how much longer I can sit through this.
Yeah, I also like the slumber party where I think Mary might just be my favorite now. She's just not even hiding it
Yeah.
anymore. She's
Oh
just like,
yeah, no,
I
no,
want to fuck
this
you.
episode she is a straight up lesbian confirmed.
Yeah, no,
Like
she's like,
she said when they were talking about which boy do you want to do X, Y, and Z, she's like, does it have to be a boy? I was like, oh, oh,
like,
okay.
you can't lay it on any thicker. And Katarina's still like, oh no, you're talking about Mary. You're weird.
Dude, that's a weird thing to say, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you. It's like, see, and that's why I can't stand Catalina because she'll say stuff like that as if she has no idea what she's talking
The
about.
thirst is growing for Mary. She's just gonna come out here next episode, like, take off Katarina's clothes and throw her on the bed, and Katarina's gonna be like, whoa, what game is this? I'm not used to it.
I wish I would have seen. They would have shown like what happened on like the boys' night.
Oh yeah, they missed opportunity there. Like, I like Katarina, and I just feel like, yeah, the comedy focuses too much on her being oblivious, like you said before.
Yeah,
It's just too much. Like, get other comedy to mix it up. Like, make it more about the guys all having a rivalry with each other would be really fun, and like all of them trying to one up the other one, or Alan being confused about how he feels about Katarina. Like,
any of these
different
things.
moments. Anything
really great.
They kind of did it at the end, where they all get her the same gift.
That was funny. That was actually hilarious.
Oh,
this does have moments where I would like actually laugh.
Yeah, this had some good moments. I don't know, just like adding another person to the Katarina harem. I mean, I don't think her maid likes her like that, like Mary does, but
no, I don't think it's romantic.
Between Katarina and Hiro, who is the bigger the bigger can do no wrong character? Hiro from Shadowverse.
Oh.
Are there fireworks going on outside?
Yes. Happy
fireworks. 4th of July?
Yeah, people are bored. People are very bored. But between her and Hiro, I would say her. Like, I mean, technically, the Pine can't do no wrong.
Like, was it Gary Stu, Mary Sue type characters? Like, literally everyone Katarina comes in contact with just loves her, wants to marry her, and is like the best thing to ever happen in their lives. Versus Hiro, literally out here, oh, my first day playing Shadowverse, I beat the grand champion. like he can't lose anything. Like, who's the bigger trope in terms of just being like so perfect that they can do no wrong?
I would say her only because she has that. She also has like you can't even fault her for being put in like any like lewd or crazy situations because she's just so like oblivious. It won't matter. I mean, those situations only happen in Shadowverse because that implies Shadowverse is like a good anime, but
yeah.
But it's happening for her, and she's like, "Oh well, I'm too pure. I'm too pure, like the driven snow. So let's all get hoeing," she says, not knowing what that means.
We're all gonna be hoes today. Oh man. All right. On that note, let us
Let's
move
go
on.
to our episode of the week.
I'm pretty sure. Is it let's scroll down here. Nami yo
Nami,
Kiitekure
all
Kure.
right, yes.
Yes, episode 9. Yeah, this was great. This was just a great episode. This was the best episode.
This just, and you know, it was already my episode of the week before we even got to the end. Like only because Oni knows that this episode I felt on a spiritual level.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, Drew's gonna relate to this episode.
This was just, oh man, it was like, woo, this hit so close to home. It's not even funny.
Yeah, the character writing and dialogue is just so good and realistic. Like just seeing Minare actually go through her feels and be like, it was both funny and very relatable. Because if you were going to go with your ex, you're going to be like, fuck him, I'm going to kill this bitch. And then he just starts putting the moves on you, and then you just forget about it slowly. Like, I was angry at him before. But then the ending comes, and you're like, oh, that's why I fucking hated you. Right.
Yup. Oh god, I'm just like, wow, I've been on this roller coaster before.
Oh, it was such a roller coaster episode. I'm just here sitting like, please no, Minari, no, please. Like, it's so obvious. By the way, that's like textbook emotional manipulation that the dude was doing, where you're just like, I'm gonna pretend to be oblivious and silly and whimsical and kind, but actually I'm just a big dickhead and I'm gonna lie to you and be, even when he was like ordering her around, when he like lays on her lap and like, oh, clean my ear, feed me chicken, and all that.
Feed my chicken. I literally almost got sick to my stomach when he was like I had a visceral like reaction when he was like, yeah, I don't really like that lipstick on you. Like when he said it for the second time, I got sick to my stomach.
Yeah, he was very, very like, I want to say, is it passive aggressive the right word, or just like passively? Like, yeah, passive aggressive, just being like,
it's very passive aggressive.
Like, oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't wear that, or you should do this way or something.
Yeah, he threw me off when he said it the first time meeting up. If she would have said, if I'm my ex after all that happened, and one of the first things he says is, oh, I really don't like that color of lipstick on you, the episode would have been over. It would have been over in 5 minutes in. The rest of the episode would just be me beating his ass and then spending the night in jail.
She's like Googling how to buy a gun license. Like from the onset, this episode was great. But yeah, no, I really, really liked all the little like visual and subtle clues of what was going on. Like, yeah, she puts on the red makeup because she knows he hates her. Like, it feels like she's being vindictive and petty at first, but then as the day goes on, she even, like, on her own takes off the makeup. Like, I'm just gonna take off my, he doesn't like this type of makeup, and we're gonna chill with him, and I'm gonna get him the beer and coffee he likes and stuff. Like, yeah, it's all subtle and very well done and very realistic.
And yeah, it just very slowly but surely goes back, and you can see how he's like definitely playing his part into trying to get, like, he just woos her into, you know, going back into that position that she once.
Yeah, she like had. Slowly goes back as the episode progresses. She slowly reverts into like falling for him and falling under his manipulation, whereas he keeps progressively going to being more manipulative as the episode goes on. So
like the moment he started ordering her around like house, and I feel like he knew that the moment she agreed to go back to his house, she was like, all right, I got her. And then he just went, and then he like truly, I think that was when like you saw him for his true colors, the moment they entered that house. Because the moment he was like, boom, hey, make me some coffee.
Yeah, make me coffee.
Like, she was getting everything. She made the coffee, she got the beer. The moment he just like quickly just put his head on the lap, and he was like, I miss your thighs. First, I would. Oh.
And like, it's really good at showing the toxic relationship is kind of looking like, you know, in real life. It was a very good look at it. Excellent job at that. And even like her like realization, like, oh, okay. Like, I really loved like how she realized that that whole thing was like a fake game, and he was lying to her when she saw the cookbook, and then she like like cleverly set up like, oh, why don't you cook? And he's like, I don't cook. And she's like, oh, so why the fuck is there a cookbook over here in your garbage can?
Exactly. With some recipes inside because you lied to me.
And
Because
there's
someone was in the
peppers and pepper seeds and making stir fry and shit.
Oh god, and that thigh grip of it. She's like, "How would you like my thighs now, bitch?"
Yo,
like,
she like literally flipped him over. He flexed him with her thighs.
Oh, and then it was so great. I was really proud of her at that point.
Yeah, and even her conviction at the end, where she was just like, you know what? Don't even pay me the money, because in order for you to pay me the money, you would have to cheat someone else, and I don't want that.
Because that's what I thought. That's what I thought was happening. I was like, is he just paying her back by messing with someone else? Like, did he take crazy girl's money and is he using it to pay her back?
So yeah, the Minari was on point. That's why I really, really love her character though, like, because she feels so realistic. Like, she's flawed in a lot of areas, but then she's not so flawed that you can't love her, because then she has moments like this where you're just like rooting for her and she actually does the right thing. So yeah, I just feel like she's just a great character overall. I really love her so much.
This is a solid episode. Like,
that's great. You guys need to check this show out. Like, it's really, especially if you're someone who's into like I'm slowly trying to get back into writing and like trying to figure out dialogue and stuff. And like this show is really, really good when trying to write dialogue and characters that are like more real. A lot of these characters just feel realistic and alive.
Yeah, it's like, and it's so funny because it started off. I feel like that's not what we like went into this anime expecting, because I feel like, because definitely Oni was like, what happened to them talking about aliens and punching bears, why are we not getting that now? But I will take this. I will gladly.
In a lot of ways, that trailer was misleading, cause
absolutely,
it's like you came for one thing but you're staying for everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is low-key the gem of the season, so make sure you're checking this one out.
Please do. It's very good.
But you know what show you shouldn't be checking out, though, is our next show and final show, Shadowverse, episode 8. Yes, fireworks for Shadowverse. I tuned out for most. I am just gonna be completely honest. I tuned out. The dog was whatever.
Okay, so this is probably my favorite episode. I really do like Alice.
Yeah, Alice is great.
Alice as a character, she's easily like top character. Would you like to know why? Why? Because she has one thing that literally every other character does not have in any shape or form, and you know what that is?
Depth.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah. We're done, guys. Actual conflict in her character.
Exactly. Like, it is actually one that makes sense from the beginning, because everyone's like, why is she playing like a weird gross card? And she's Shadow, but she's like, I like playing these cards because I just like playing these cards.
Yeah, exactly. She actually feels like the only character has any type of thing resembling an arc or something, like in any kind of depth at all, like any kind of conflict
or struggle.
Everyone else is just out here like, oh, I want to play Shadowverse. Woo!
Yep, that's
and lose the hero.
Yeah, like it was great, like, and even then, I feel like Hero just wasn't like understanding the position that she's in, and that kind of upset me even more. Because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like, I feel like she's trying to explain it to you without outright saying it, and he's just like, oh, but you need to do your best. Whatever, Ignis Dragon, like.
This show really is like mimicking Yu-Gi-Oh super hard, but it's missing all like the things that made Yu-Gi-Oh Yu-Gi-Oh, and I don't just mean the cards. I mean like even down to the plot and the reason why things are happening. Like Yugi didn't just play Duel Monsters because he was like, I just like Duel Monsters and I want to have a fun time. Like, no, there's actual conflict in you. Like first he had to fight Kaiba because his fucking grandfather got knocked out and his cards got stolen. Then he had to go to Duelist Kingdom because his grandfather got his soul stolen. Like, there's actual tension.
And all the way, Weevil ripped up.
Yeah, and Weevil ripped, like, there's literal stakes and there's tension, and you're like, oh shit, What's gonna happen? You can steal souls? His grandfather gonna be alive? Oh my god, he has to go up against the creator of Duel Monsters? There's actual, what can happen? He lost his best card? What's gonna happen? This show is just literally like, who's Hero gonna beat this week? Why does Hero play Shadowverse? I don't know. Who cares? He's just gonna beat everyone he plays against and win some pack money as a prize. Like there's no tension or plot.
For the billionth time, it doesn't make any sense because the main game already had a solid plot.
Yeah.
Characters.
There's
with
lore.
Actual conflict. They're like, no, Shadowverse's story and the development of the characters, like, they all are actually struggling with some actual shit. It's actually decent.
Yeah, you could have just adapted the story mode.
You literally could have adapted that story. It would have been great. It would have been
a great
fantastic.
fantasy anime. Yeah.
All you have to do is fudge how they play it. Like, that would just take in some imagination.
Yeah, and you could have fun with it. Like, if you're playing, Arisa has an episode and she summons fairies. That's like her power or something, or has a bunch of fairies following her. Luna has demons. It's not very difficult to make a story around. And it would have been cool. Everybody would have been able to see their fan favorites. Like, hey, look, Luna has Hector behind her. And Drew would have had a hissy fit. Be like, ah, fuck Hector. He would have been triggered.
Yeah, fuck Hector. Fuck Hector, excuse me.
So, yeah, it's like dropping the ball. Like, they dropped the ball, picked it up, dropped it again, and they can't. The ball is covered with butter, and they just can't seem to hold it for longer than a second.
Yeah, so I can't believe there's 48 episodes of this.
I don't know how on earth is this gonna last.
You know that we are not covering it.
Oh, I'm so glad you said it, because I was about to say, we're not. I was looking at the summary list, and like, this is not. By the way, this is not carrying over.
Well, I'm like, hello, like, no.
I don't care how dry that season is.
Bitch, I'm not gonna hold you. I might just call it an end after episode 12, unless you want to see how the arc ends.
No. I don't care about the arc ends. Unless something insane happens, which is not.
Yeah, so it's gonna end either one or two. It's gonna end either one, the tournament ends, and we're gonna stop it there. I think that'd be just a good natural place to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Or we get to episode 12, and then we just stop anyways.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Whichever one happens first.
Yeah, whichever happens first is how we're gonna end this. I mean, again, you guys picked this, so
yeah,
you guys will get to pick another anime in summer, please. You know what? Pick whatever you want.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care, because this is, and as far as I'm concerned, this anime is free. It's free. I don't have to take notes on it. Like, when I count all the anime I have to watch, I don't count this one, or I count them all first, and I count this one on the side.
If anything, I do appreciate that it's given me a new love and respect for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think that this anime is like, I really want to do a video on like why this show doesn't work narratively and shows like Yu-Gi-Oh do.
Yeah, well, at least
or Card Fight Vanguard or something.
At least it's inspirational.
Yeah, it's very inspirational. Great job, Shadowverse.
Just not the way it wants.
And if we inspire you guys, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch us as we go up every single week. If you haven't already, do join the party over at Discord. Follow us on Twitter and follow us on Twitch. All linked in the description down below. You can also become a patron like all these lovely people on screen right now by either going to Patreon, which is also linked down below, or clicking that join button beneath the video. If you're a patron, you get a bunch of cool, awesome perks. You also get to watch Kaguya-sama with us every week, which is what we're watching this season. We just finished watching it with our patrons, and it was amazing. If that sounds interesting to you, do consider becoming a member. And on that note, Drew, any my voice. Any words to take us out with?
Yes, I will give you some words, because apparently Oni is running out of
moisture.
Yeah. Moist. Yeah, just another quick shout out to all people who have been struggling. That's what's been happening this week. You, especially my Black brothers and sisters, you have my love, you have my support. Just keep doing your best to survive. And we are going to be here surviving along with you, creating some content, streaming, just doing what we can just to provide a little bit of escape.
Yes, I agree, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. But until next time, this has been Soberoni and
Doobie-doo.
we'll catch you guys later. Later!
Bye.